All right, we're here at NADA 2026 with my pal Kaylee Felio, the Sales and Marketing Director at PartsEdge, also joined by Allie Peters, who's in the trenches. I got to ask you the first question here.
Okay.
When it comes to parts, when it comes to fixed ops and this subject matter, what are you hoping more GMs understand about parts?
Oh, I love this. Okay, so my first thing is I want GMs to actually think about parts and remember that they are part of the team and part of the building, and how important and impactful it is to have the right parts on the shelf in the right amount of time to be able to take care of our clients. Because if we take care of them in the back, they're going to come up front eventually in the circle of life.
It's like you open a box and you're like, what is in this box?
Yeah.
And it's some obsolete. I know we've talked about obsolescence a lot, but what's your take on that? I mean, then what do you do about that if you have all of these boxes full of parts?
Well, for those who are listening, start right now so that very soon you won't have those boxes of parts. Get rid of them now. Sell them to someone else. Put them on a used car. Find a way to get them out of there, and then don't let it happen again. That is let's be proactive with the obsolescence. Yes.
Kaylee, you have a large data set that you're looking at across a lot of different dealers and dealer groups. So my question for you is, where do you see PartsEdge fitting in the ecosystem of what Allie's talking about?
We're such a missing link to the whole the DMS, really. We're making the DMS do what it should already do for parts managers, and I just feel like GMs, dealers don't quite understand how much work it takes to manage that asset that they have. Those are those dollars that the dealer you own and giving the parts manager the resources, the tools to have visibility, stock more of the right parts, increase fill rate, make sure the obsolescence does not come back. That's the biggest thing, is putting strategy in place so you don't have more obsolescence.
This is like the junk drawer I have in my house because I keep buying things from Amazon not knowing, because I don't have any way to track it. What I'm hearing you say is there is a way to track it, and there's a way to make sure that it turns appropriately.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you say it that way too, because without PartsEdge, it is at some degree getting tracked, but there's so many part numbers, there's so much data, and if you group that data and make the same decision for those parts, you're gonna miss opportunities. So we're really just laying it out so the parts manager can have more visibility, stock more of the right parts, and make better decisions.
Okay, so now I'm curious, as you're looking to the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months, let's add more time to that. 18 months, 24 months. I'm just kidding.
5 years.
What is PartsEdge thinking about in particular to solve this problem for the dealer?
Well, of course we're looking at AI.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone, and some degree too. I mean, PartsEdge has been around for 30 plus years. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time, focusing on this specific area of the business. But we're looking at how can we support the parts managers, give them the tools. We're looking at AI to basically, everyone looks at data, right? And then you have to decide what to do with the data.
Right.
We're simplifying that. We're giving them the data with the information so that they can make those decisions, so they're not having to figure out all the data. I know that sounds like a lot. I said data a lot.
Data, patata. Now, I want to tie this together now. So looking at that data from your vantage point, how are you utilizing it to make some impactful moves for your dealership?
Oh yeah, so this has been fun. So we've had a lot of conversations about the rolling up our sleeves and getting deeper and deeper into the program. But to Kaylee's point, even at the high level information that we're getting, it is giving us very, very easy to see at a glance 30,000 foot view, which for a fixed ops director and for a general manager is really important. We need to see and understand what's going on, but we don't necessarily have the time, or typically we don't have the personality to enjoy diving into the parts data.
Well, there's no shortage of personality here.
And there's just that level of trust too, like having that information that's digestible. There, you can trust that everything's getting handled within the parts department, and then all the things that we're doing in the background too. It's not just reporting.
Right.
It's not. That's just the results. What we're doing in the DMS is the background of what no one really sees, and I always like to point that out too, because it's background.
Come on, guys, we got to move those parts, and no better way to do it with PartsEdge. Kaylee Felio, thanks so much for joining me. Allie Peters, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.